Why art? Is because art is a vehicle that brings healing to the soul, and that's something that's very important for me as a person of faith. And then why business? Because we want to give power back to the community. So we don't want to do things for people, but we want to teach them how they make money using their own talents and just be a light in their community and help their community. We want to spread healing, we want to spread wellness, and we want people to be empowered.
So we are live. Welcome to the Booked and Brilliant podcast. I want to welcome you to this very podcast. This is a go-to podcast for bold, brilliant female freelancers that are ready to attract premium clients and build their business, especially businesses of their dreams. Now, I'm your host. My name is Blessing Juwah-Adebayo. And with me here, I have KRISTELLE Roberts. Yeah, KRISTELLE Roberts, and she's a fantastic artpreneur. In fact, when I went across all the stuff that you did or you are doing, I was, I would say, inspired, because for a young lady like you to be doing what you're doing, I mean, it takes guts, it takes seriousness, it means you know what you are doing. It's something that you have passion for, and you want to give this thing life. You want it to come out, and I want to say well done for how far you have been doing this. So I would like you to at least introduce yourself and let's know about your business. Let's know what you are fully into.
Thank you so much, Blessing, and it's really nice to meet you as well. Thank you for having me on this platform. So my name is KRISTELLE. Hello to everyone who's watching. And I founded a studio co-op for artists. So it's called Sana Studios here in Montreal, Quebec in Canada. So that's why my social medias are in French, but I'm bilingual. And what we do at the studio is we gather as artists and we gather as entrepreneurs, and we teach them skills that they need to transition from a passionate creative to a professional artist or entrepreneur. And so we do that through training, through workshops, and through different events, like networking events. Okay.
So how long have you been doing this?
So for our studio space, that is a physical. We've been open for a year, but I've been working independently for the last 6 years.
Wow. So you've been working independently for the last 6 years?
Yes.
Before bringing
the last year we opened.
So
yes.
In the past 6 years, like, how independent were you working? What exactly were you doing for the past 6 years before bringing this business to life last year?
Great question. A lot of entrepreneurs wear many hats, and we kind of do a lot of different jobs to make ends meet. But I was blessed to be able to earn money in a creative way. So by doing content writing, editing, and translating from English to French or from French to English here in Montreal. And so I have been offering my services as an editor and a writer. Yes. Okay. And an event planner too, of course.
Oh, wow. So what happens? What happens to all these skills you've been having for the past 6 years? What did you do? Are you still doing them? I mean, with the artpreneur work you're doing?
Yes. I'm very grateful that I was able to, I guess, kind of accumulate a lot of different skills because it's helping me to now teach others that they can use what they have, love doing, what they're doing already, and just transform it into something that can be monetized without being like drained or just not loving what you're doing.
So how do you juggle so many responsibilities? Because I see, I think you are really booked. Like, you are so booked on different levels, So how do you manage your clients?
That's a really good question. I'm also a mom of 2 children, 6 and 4 years old. So I definitely like time management is so essential for me to just keep my head on my shoulders, not burn out. I learned through making a lot of mistakes, through having a lot of burnout before, like maybe 3 years ago. And then I realized that it's not just what I do that makes me valuable, but who I am. And it's important for me to take care of myself and love myself as well, not just be focused on always doing. And so I think that mindset has helped me to not just have a start and a finish time when I'm working on the business, but also have intentional resting times or intentional like mini vacations, even if it's just a full day, then being intentional about just taking a break.
Are you doing this alone, or you have a team that works with you?
Mm-hmm. So I actually started working alone. I started as a solopreneur 6 years ago. And in the last year, when I opened the studio, I was alone. But very quickly, a first partner joined me, Angie. And then about 6 months after that, our third partner joined as well, Josie.
So how many are on your team right now?
Right now, we are 8 people.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yes, less than a year. It's amazing.
All right. So right now, how many clients have you served? Can you put a number to it? How many clients have you served right now?
Okay. Well, it's kind of hard to give you a concrete number because we have different services. But like to give you an idea, last Thursday we had a networking event, and that single night we had 40 people that were new that paid for our conference, and probably like 35 of those people I was meeting for the first time. So it's kind of hard for me. Maybe it's something I should do, count the people in the future, but a lot of people.
That's really good. That's really good. Yeah. So I want to ask you, there's a question I want to ask you related to what you just said, but before that question, I want to know your biggest why. Like, why are you doing what you're doing?
Yeah. Well, I have two whys because my business is focused on art and business. And so I would say why art is because art is a vehicle that brings healing to the soul. And that's something that's very important for me as a person of faith. And then why business? Because we want to give power back to the community. So we don't want to do things for people, but we want to teach them how they can stand on their own feet, make money using their own talents, and just be a light in their community and help their community. So that's why. We want to spread healing, we want to spread wellness, and we want people to be empowered.
Well, that's amazing. So based on that, I want to ask, you said previously that you had about 40 people that enrolled in your conference, your upcoming conference, yeah?
Yeah, the one that we just had a week ago.
Oh, the one you just had?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have any experience with nightmare clients? I don't know if you know what I mean. Do you have any experience with nightmare clients? So how were you able, what was your experience like? Then how were you able to handle them?
I love all my clients. I will say that. I try to get along with everyone, but of course we're human beings. Nothing is perfect. And I would say that sometimes we cannot mix business with pleasure, even if in life it's a friend or a close person that I know, like in my church or something like that. What I've learned is that I have to draw a clear line when it comes to business and the services or the products that we offer. Because if the line is not clear, there's no clear boundaries, then sometimes people can have expectations that are unspoken. And that can lead to like disappointments. It can lead to like very uncomfortable situations. And that's something I've experienced a few times with people that were expecting something because they knew me. Yeah, that familiarity. Yes.
How are you able to manage familiarity with your clients? at the same
It
time?
has been hard for me because I love people and I love getting along with people. So because I kind of want to please the people around me, when they're unhappy, it makes me very uncomfortable. But I had to learn to just trust my judgment, trust my leadership, and set those boundaries, make it clear. Right now, yes, you know me. Maybe we have gone to church together or we have done something together in life. But right now we're at the studio, we're working. And so this is these are the rules when it comes to work. And outside of that, then we can go back to our regular relationship if it's someone that I know. Yeah.
That's good. That's very good.
It's very hard.
Yeah, actually, it takes someone who is serious with business, who knows the rules and ethics of business, to draw the line between familiarity and your workspace or your business.
Yes.
And which leads me to my next question. What is your next level success? The next level success that you are aiming at right now?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a big question. I think that our next level success, so because we have been operating through like a physical building for the last year, we've had to go through a lot of mindset shifts because we went from doing things 100% online, planning like spontaneous events like once in 3 months or once in 6 months, to having a space that's open 365 days of the year, or like minus our Sundays. And it has been a challenge to like fill our calendar with regular events, like every week having something to offer to people. And so right now we're working on a program so that we can offer not just to our online community, but also to the people that are coming into the space. Because we're really good with working virtually, but having those face-to-face moments right now, hopefully we'll be able to increase our capacity soon, especially with our team now.
Okay, so are you saying for now you're focusing on in-person events?
Yeah, so we already work virtually. So the three of us as a team, we do editing, content creating, video editing, as well as project management. This is all virtual. But we now have like entrepreneurs and artists who live in the region who also want to come in and meet each other, do networking and things like that. And so we kind of have to adapt our mindset to not only serve the people that are virtual. Yeah.
Okay. Are you making money through the virtual community? You're making money?
I would say that like maybe 80% of our income right now is online.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the structure like of your online audience? Yeah.
Perfect. So we use a lot of Instagram and a lot of Facebook groups as well are very helpful, and as well as LinkedIn. So we do communicate through LinkedIn. We do posts on there, and of course like email communication. So just having that kind of open wave, right? Because we do work with people in France, and we do have connections in Africa as well. Like last year I was in Tanzania, and so we do have those connections that are more like, I don't want to say one-on-one because it's not exactly one-on-one, but they're definitely like direct connections with people that we know. We're working on like spreading our online training in a more public way, in a more like kind of how we see it already online. But we don't want to be the same way. We don't want to be like that typical, like, promising something great just to get people onto a platform. We still want to keep our authenticity, which is our strongest value in our business. So I guess it's just kind of navigating that. And, we're millennials, so our approach with social media and with like the virtual world is a little bit different. We still have a big attachment to like our human connections and things like that. So I guess we just have to get with the times and learn how to do some things in more modern ways too. Showing our face on videos and like speaking like in this kind of, actually coming onto this podcast is one of the ways that we're implementing our visibility online and still keeping that person to person kind of feel. So thank you so much again for having me on. It's fun.
Yeah. So before we wrap up, I want you to I want to ask one more question before we wrap up. So finally, are you open to getting help? Like if I'm giving you an opportunity to get help with your automations and also to put your business, like reset your business, giving you a business reset, then providing that automation that you need, the technical support that you need so that you don't have to, because what I see here is more or less like you are everywhere. You are doing so many things, right? But you see that particular thing that you have passion for, you can focus on that thing and grow that thing, right?
Yeah.
You make money from it and at the same time give you a business positioning. We're going to position your business to attract premium clients, not nightmare clients. Clients that will pay you what you deserve, the value. Because one thing I know about art is, because I'm artistic myself, art is life. Art is something that you can connect to emotionally. You can connect to art in different aspects, right? Now, there is a way you are going to attract premium clients, not just in Quebec. I'm seeing something like you expanding to other nations, not just French-speaking nations. Now, because I see that you have this thing for English, for French, and for Spanish, right?
Yes.
Speak Spanish. I wish I
really did your research. That's so fun.
I wish I could speak, several languages like you, and this is something that what I see here is big. And it depends on, how do I put it? It depends on how you package it and the platform you launch, right? So if you are open to having the opportunity to work on your automation, you're open to someone helping you work on your automation, positioning, proper branding, then launching out to your premium clients, like getting you to your premium clients. Will you be open to such opportunity?
Yeah, I would definitely be open to learning about the opportunity, and it sounds like something that would work.
It would definitely work. Yeah. I noticed that a lot of female freelancers are struggling, struggling big time. And you see, one thing about skill is if you package your skill well and you position your skill properly to your clients, you speak the language that they speak. You don't have to chase them, right? Exactly. And then it depends on the way you position yourself, your business. It determines the kind of clients that you attract. For instance, if you have, let's say, your conference, you have a program, or you have something that you have put together to attract a certain kind of client, your pricing matters, right? Your boundaries, the way you position your business, your branding and everything, those matter, so that it doesn't attract the people that will stress you, right? And then if you are able to automate your services, like automate what you do, you don't have to be there 24/7. There's a way you are going to package your automation that people just sign into your community, and in your community you already have what is working. So you don't have to be there, you automate it. So once they come in, they get served, right? They get served, and then you're able to generate offers that can make you money, several offers. You don't even have to be there. They're already on your community, and then so many, you do your, what's it called? Content marketing, right? You do your content marketing. Everything is majorly on automation to ease the stress on you. As a mom, right? You have 2 kids.
Yes.
As a mom, I know what it's like. I have 3. I am a mom too, so I know what you're going through. And then you have several businesses. There is a way you can package your businesses into one instead of having several, right? So you package them into one, and then you have offers. You create offers from one business. So when they call Crystal, what do they know you for? Should be known for one thing, not several things, right? So you should be known for one thing, and that one thing can have several streams of income.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as much as I know you want to do in person because it's art, right? I don't see art without in person events, but this is something that can, take you global.
Yeah,
it's something that can take you global. When I mean global, I know what I'm saying, right? It can take you global. It's been an amazing time with KRISTELLE Roberts. When I want to try to remember your surname, it's Robbins that comes to my
yeah, like the basketball.
I try to remember KRISTELLE Roberts.
Yeah,
and what comes to my mind is KRISTELLE Robbins.
It's okay, Robbins. I understand.
So she has been an artpreneur for 6 years and has launched her business. So the name of your business is Studios Sana.
Yes.
Studios Sana at Quebec, Canada, right?
Yes.
So wherever you are, if you're watching this right now from Quebec, Canada, locate Studios Sana. She's on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook, and her every means to reach her right now is on the screen. So you can reach her. Right, like right now, if you are into art is a lifestyle for you, and it's very important that you come out. She has a live, in-person events. She has in-person events. And do you have any conference coming up? Do you have any program coming up at the moment?
Yes, we do. We have. If you go on our page, you'll be able to see all of our events that we have. We have our training that we're going to be launching more globally as well, as our workshops on different themes that we address that touch on art, entrepreneurship, wellness, and faith.
Okay, fantastic. So anyone who has a passion for art and is located in Canada, where can they find you in Quebec?
Oh, if you want to physically come to our studio, it's at 51.
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah, it's at 5121 Wellington in Verdun. Yes.
So wherever you are in Canada, locate Studio Sana at Quebec, Wellington, right?
Yes.
All right. So her contacts are on the screen: Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram contacts, email address. Please send an email to ensemble@studiosana.com. If you have questions, you have you need clarification on what she does or how you want to patronize her. She has, as a matter of fact, she has fantastic artworks in her studio. So I am pitching out there to lovers of art, wherever you're located. Even if you are not in Canada, I believe you can ship, right? You can ship some artworks. Yeah, you can ship artworks to anyone who's interested. So you can contact her via her email, and she can send you catalogs of what she has, and then you place your order. So there are no bounds. There are no boundaries to making money on this, right? So I'd love you all to patronize Studio Sana. And KRISTELLE Roberts is the CEO of Studio Sana. Patronize her. She's a fantastic, crazy, dogged CEO. She's crazy. She's a dogged CEO and a lover of God. So I'd love you to patronize her, right? And thank you so much, KRISTELLE Roberts, for being with me on this podcast. I love you. Thank you so much for taking out this time. Yeah. Have a lovely day ahead.
Soon. Thank you, Blessing.
You're welcome. Love you too. Bye.